Okay, it's June 22nd. Let's get started. This is going to be my hopefully sustainable diet plan going forward. I think I've nailed it down to not too extreme, but not too lackadaisical that I'm just going to lose basically my nerve and say, okay, this isn't really having an impact. We're going to focus on a calories in, calories out plan. So I'm not really going to go in for any of the I wouldn't call them fad diets like keto or something like that. I just don't think they're going to be sustainable for me. Like carnivore, keto, paleo, those kind of things. I don't think I can sustain that for the long term. I think calories in, calories out gives me a lot more flexibility. And when it comes to that, I'm going to plan on doing 1,800 calories a day. So we're going to be doing 1,800 calories a day. We're going to do an 18-hour fasting schedule. So I have an eating window of 6 hours basically, and then 24 or of the 24 hours I'll be fasting for 24 of those. So I'm hoping to do breakfast, two snacks, and lunch, and then calling it good. I know this might have to be adjusted along the way because I really haven't stuck to a fasting schedule like this before, but I'm pretty certain that uh, dinner is going to derail me because it has before. So 1,800 calories a day, 18-hour fasting schedule. I'm going to prioritize whole foods. So I'm going to try to limit processed foods as much as I can. That just goes. I've read so much about processed foods, high sodium foods, high sugar foods adding to your inflammation. And that's one thing that's just going to add to my unwillingness to get the exercise I need. If I'm all inflamed and I'm just kind of sore and achy, that's just going to derail me right there. So I'm going to prioritize whole foods, limit processed foods, and I'm going to aim for a 2,800 daily calorie burn. So I'm going to plan on burning 1,000 more calories per day than I'm taking in. I did a calculator on the Mayo Clinic. I don't know how accurate it really is, but they said at my weight and my activity level, I'm burning about 2,800 calories a day as is. So I think that's a good baseline to aim for. Even if I'm at like a moderate activity level, I'm 254. I'm 254 pounds of Dylan Roll. That's even hard to say. I can't believe that. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I should be around 202. And I'm hoping this plan, and if I stick to it and you guys keep me accountable, that I will reach 202. I mean, it's going to take a long time. That's 52 pounds. 52 pounds of Dylan oil down the hatch. So yeah, 2,800 daily calorie burn. I think that's very attainable. High protein, high fiber. So this goes all into this idea of low inflammation. I don't want to feel inflamed. I don't want to feel achy and stuff like that because that's just going to kill my motivation. So high protein, high fiber, 7 or 8 hours of sleep, high quality sleep, no exceptions. If you've been following the channel, you know that I'm also going into sleep is really important, and I'm only realizing that, oh wow, I went years without quality sleep. I'm pretty sure I was getting sleep apnea because I was tossing and turning a lot. I was snoring a lot. I wasn't getting that deep REM sleep until I started mouth taping. Mouth taping really was a game changer for me, and I think this is one of the easier parts of this whole plan is just getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, just no exceptions, given that I don't have a job, so I don't have anywhere to be. So I have plenty of time to get quality sleep. A gallon of water daily. That's the plan. A gallon of water every day. This is going to be a lot more difficult than it sounds. But then again, we are heading into the summer months, so it might not be that difficult. I just got to measure and pace myself, and everything that I've read about it, it's like at the minimum you need a half a gallon of water a day, at the minimum, just to maintain healthy hydration levels. But if I'm going to be being somewhat active, gonna have to up that to a gallon of water per day. Now that ties into my next point. This is going to be a work in progress. I'm going to keep you guys abreast of it, but this also goes in line with the whole no alcohol, no sugary drinks. So no soda, no beer, nothing like that. That's going to be probably the most difficult part of this because Daddy likes his beer, and it's about the only thing where it's like I'm really egregious. I don't eat sweets. I don't eat candy. I don't eat anything that's really sugary. but beer is some of the most empty calories and carbs you can get, and cutting that out, I really think is going to have a huge impact. So let's just go over this one more time. 1,800 calories per day. Ugh. We're going to get it. Whole foods, less sugary foods, less processed foods. 18-hour fasting schedule. Very doable, I think. Prioritizing whole foods and limiting processed foods. That's very doable. I'm basically cooking all my meals at home now. Aim for 2,800 calorie burn based on my BMI. So yeah, like I said, I'm 6'1", I'm 254 now. So we've got a lot to lose. But even at my base level, if I'm just being moderately active, I'm still burning 2,800 calories a day. The diet's going to be basically focused around high protein, high fiber. We're going to get 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every day, a gallon of water a day, and no alcohol or soda or anything like that. Maybe not even juice, honestly, because it seems like most juice out there is just, it's soda by another name. It might have a few antioxidants or, some vitamins and minerals there. Let's just stick to water. Let's just stick to water. So yeah, this is going to be the plan going forward. So we're going to do this the 22nd. So we'll check back in on July 22nd and see how we've done. Like I said, right now I'm at 254. I am a chunky monkey, and we need to get a hold of this. Now that I don't have a job and I have no more excuses, it is time to get on this and stick to it. So I'd love to hear your guys' critique below about this plan and how I can improve it or how I can make it more sustainable. And we'll go from there. So yeah, we'll check in again. We'll probably do a weekly check-in. And then at the end of the month, we'll see how much progress has been made. I'm not gonna get in the habit of stepping on the scale, because that will just derail me. So the plan is weekly check-ins, and then probably a month in, and see where I'm at. So love to hear your thoughts down below. We will see you in the next one.